So today we're going to talk about multi-step equations. Okay, we're going to continue with our EOG review. Okay, so there's 3 steps. 1, complete the distribute property first. Combine like terms on either side. Okay, a like term is when you have the same variable. Okay, these are all like terms. Okay, if you don't have a variable, okay, these are like terms also. We have the same exponent. Okay, if I were to add the 2 here, that would no longer be a like term, only these 2. Okay, and then you're going to solve the 2-step equation. So you can always make these equations into a 2-step. Okay? So let's look at example 1. Okay, the first thing is we always want to do the distribute property first. So if you see parentheses, we want to distribute this 3 in. 3 times 2x, okay, that is going to give me 6x. 3 times 5, that's going to give me 15. Okay, bring everything else down. Okay, now we're going to combine like terms. Remember, like terms is when you have the same variable with the same exponent. Okay, what are my like terms here? It's going to be the 6x and the negative 1x. Okay, since it's on the same side of the equal sign, we're just going to combine them. 6 minus 1 is going to give me 5x. Okay, we don't have to do the inverse if we're staying on one side of the bridge. Now this is a 2-step. Okay, you always want to undo your addition and subtracting first. So to move this 15 over, we have to do the inverse of addition and subtraction. So I'm left with 5x equals, okay, 10 minus 15 is negative 5. Okay, this is 5 times a number, so to get this 5 over, we have to do the opposite, which is divide by 5. So x is going to give me negative 1. So again, once we distribute and combine like terms, we got it into a 2-step, and then we're allowed to solve it. Okay, so try this one on your own. Go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're ready for the answer. Alright, welcome back. So let's do this one. The first one is to distribute if we can. So we're going to distribute this 4 in. 4 times 2x is 8x. 4 times 3 is going to give me positive 12. Now I have a 2-step. Undo the addition and subtraction. Okay, so to move this over, the opposite of the inverse of addition and subtraction. So I'm left with 8x equals 20 minus 12 is going to give me 8. And then our last step, inverse of multiplication, is division. So x equals 1. And if you don't have the sheet or a way to print it out, you can always just copy the problems. Okay, it's not that much to write. So over here, this time, we don't have any parentheses. So we're going to go straight to combining like terms. Okay, over here, what are my like terms? 5x and negative 3x. So 5x, since it's on the same side, we're just going to combine it like we normally would. 5 minus 3 is going to give me a positive 2x. And then I have 4 and positive 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. Now again, I have a 2-step equation, so we're going to solve it just like we did last week. Undo the addition first, and to do that, you're going to do the inverse, which is subtraction. I'm left with 2x equals 18 minus 6. It's going to give me 12. Undo this multiplication by dividing. 12 minus 2 is 6. So go ahead and try number 2 on your own and then come back for your answer. Okay, welcome back. So do I have anything to distribute? No. So we're going to go straight to combining like terms. What are my like terms? 5x and negative 3x. 5x minus 3x is 2x. Bring down the 3. Okay, 2-step. Undo this 3 by doing the inverse of addition and subtraction. 7 minus 3 is 4. I'm left with 2x. To undo this 2, do the inverse. The inverse of multiplication is division. Okay, so x 4 divided by 2 is going to give me 2. So go ahead and turn the page. Says find the number of X miles you need to run on Friday so that the mean number of miles per day is 1.5. Okay, so mean means your average. Okay, and if you remember from 7th grade, to find your mean, you add up all of your values and then you divide by the amount of values you have. Okay, so if we know already what my answer is going to be, my final answer is going to be 1.5. Okay, and then wants to find X. So we know mean is all of these added together divided by 5. So we're going to add all of these together. So 2 plus 0 plus 15 plus 0, and then add this x plus x divided by how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we know whatever this is, okay, my mean has to be 1.5. And we're just trying to find one value, okay, in here. And to set it up, we'll set it up this way. So now this is just an equation. We're going to combine like terms, okay. 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 15 is 17, plus 0 is 0. Okay. And this is 1.5. Excuse me. So 2 plus 1.5 is going to give me 3.5 plus x divided by 5, and we know the total mean is 1.5. Okay, we don't like fractions, so the first thing we want to do is get rid of this 5 since it's division. We're going to multiply to undo it. We're left with 3.5x equals 1.5 times 5 is going to give me 7.5. Now I'm just going to copy this down again. We're running out of space. So now to get x by itself, to move this over, we have to do the inverse. The inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm left with x equals 4. So, how many miles would you need to run on Friday to get a mean of 1.5? Okay, you would need to run 4 miles on Friday to get that mean. So again, they give us a total mean, okay? We know the mean's the average, so we're going to add all of these up and divide, and we're left with one variable, and then we're going to solve for it. Let's look at the next one. A teacher spends $354 on costumes and microphones for 6 cast members in a play. So altogether, she spends $354. Each cast member receives a costume that costs $38 and a microphone that costs $C. Okay? So we know each one is going to be $38 plus whatever the cost of the microphone is. Okay? This is per one. If we have 6, it's going to be 6 times this amount. So we're going to add 6 on the outside because we have 6 cast members. And we know each cast member receives a $38 costume and however much the microphone costs. And they want to know, what did this teacher spend on each microphone? We know C equals microphone. Okay, so now it's an equation and we just need to solve for the equation. Okay. So step 1 is distribute. 6 times 38. It's going to give me 228. Plus 6 times C, which is just 6C, equals 354. Undo addition, subtracting first. Okay, so to move this over, the inverse of addition is subtraction. I'm left with 6C. 354 minus 228 is going to give me 126. To undo the 6 inverse of multiplication, we're going to divide. we get $21. So each microphone costs $21. So that is all for today. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Okay, other than that, have a great day. Your assignments are on Canvas, okay, and it's a quiz. Have a good day, guys.